Hey guys, yet another finger here on YouTube. So I'm back with another reaction video. Today I'm going to be watching some meme videos about Taiwan that I found on the internet, and as always provide some of my perspectives as a person from Taiwan. This first video is my absolute favorite. I watched it several times a day for like a week. So I'm not going to show the entire video, just to encourage you to check out the original video if you haven't. So all the videos that I show today will be linked in the description down below.
Have you ever been out of the country?
No, I haven't.
I kind of want to go to China.
Yeah, I don't know about China, but Taiwan seems
Well,
cool.
you're welcome to visit. Like, his pronunciation is super on point though, specifically the tones. So if you know anything about the Chinese language, the slight difference of tone would change the entire meaning drastically. But the way he does it is so accurate that the first time I watched this video, for a second I thought he's actually a native speaker of Chinese. So 6 months later, she has recovered.
Taiwan?
Do you have any idea of what you just said?
The Taiwan.
Stop.
The Taiwan.
Stop.
Oh my gosh.
Do you hear that? He's coming. He's coming. You fucking killed her!
That is some great acting. So I really love how they're playing with the words Taiwan and Taiwan. So before all this Taiwan and China relationship being known to the entire world, it used to be that people are confusing Taiwan and Thailand. So when you say you're from Taiwan, they thought you're from Thailand. And some people used to be quite annoyed by this. But at this point, I think I can speak for many Taiwanese people that we would so much rather to be confused with Thailand or Thai people rather than being thought to be Chinese or a person from China, even though I know we're technically the Republic of China. Moving on to the next video. This is a country ball animation called China Invades Taiwan.
Oh, what a beautiful...
The animation is super smooth. I quite like it.
Hey, Taiwan! This is China here. Time to come back to Papa.
So the thing about China calling themselves Papa, it's quite literally what they have been saying in real life. So just because most people in Taiwan, their ancestors were from China, born in China, China has been using this as one of the reasoning why Taiwan should be reunited with China. But then in return, we would always refer to them as really abusive parents, because although it is true that we share the same ethnicity, same culture, same language, but they're saying that they see us as family for that reason, but at the same time they keep threatening us with army force, they keep oppressing us internationally, and that is just not how you treat family members, if that's truly what you think.
Hello, Australia? I need you, man! China still thinks we belong to them and they're here to conquer us! Yes! Okay, I'll meet you at the port. Well, sail as fast as me old Roo can swim, mate. You're a lifesaver. Okay, what did you bring? Well, I brought me trusty boomerang, this boxing kangaroo, and a crocodile that shoots lasers from his mouth. What the f***? Dude, it's China we're talking about! Okay, yeah, that was sick.
Interesting. I wonder why Australia in specific though. Is there like an inside joke that I'm not getting? But anyway, there's a sequel to this video called China Invades Taiwan again, so let's check it out.
Ah, another beautiful morph. What now? I'm a dragon, bro.
This time they brings a dragon.
You're in our airspace again. Can you adjust the knots?
I do what I want. Now surrender to Big Daddy China.
Okay, guys. Execute Operation Eagle Moose. Yo, Taiwan, bro. What's up?
Is this what happened in 1996?
Too, eh? Hey, quit hogging the spotlight, Canada. Get out of here. Sorry.
Now you two leave. I'm in the middle of something.
Hey, f you, China, you big commie bully.
What? You call me? I'ma f you up.
Hey, mate. Want me to prep the emus? Nah, this is gonna take a while.
So I think this video quite accurately represents what might seem like a fight between Taiwan and China is in reality most likely a conflict between China and America. So the truth is, without American army, Taiwan most likely would have already been a part of China in 1996. So back then we just elected our first president through international suffrage and was working towards democratic. And back then China was ready to invade Taiwan, but then was stopped by the American army. So it has been quite obvious that America is intentionally keeping Taiwan in its state right now to most likely have some control over China. So because this whole situation between Taiwan and China has been getting a lot of attention in the Western media, I've heard this comment several times where Westerners would say that Taiwanese people need to decide for ourselves what we want. Whether we want independence or we want to become a part of China, we need to make our own decision. But the thing is, I really don't think our opinion matters in this situation. Essentially, it still comes down to what China and America decide to do with us. Whether or not they can meet a consensus of what to do with us where both sides can get the most benefits out of it. So I wouldn't even be surprised if one day America just decides that Taiwan has no value to them and they just abandon us completely, and obviously in that situation we would just become a part of China. Another thing I've seen people questioning is that because most people in Taiwan want to keep the current situation, does that mean that Taiwanese people don't really want independence? Well, you have to think about this. If Taiwan someday just decides to declare independence, China definitely would not allow it. And there would definitely be war and we will all be dead and Taiwan will still be a part of China. So it's really not that simple. It's really a lot more complicated than seeing from an outsider perspective. At the end of the day, it really seems to me that Taiwanese people do not have much choices. So what we want or what we think really is rather insignificant when it comes to this situation. Finally, this is the last video I have today. It does say China in the title, but it actually features the Republic of China throughout a great portion of this video. So let's check it out. Already hit by the meme song, I see.
天上太阳红呀红彤彤哎，心中的太阳是毛泽东哎，他领导我们
I'm vibing to the song.
解放哎，人民翻身当家做主人。
So there's actually a comment pointing out all the historically accurate and inaccurate part of this video. Here I already noticed that of course it's impossible for the Republic of China to be singing this song praising Mao Zedong since he's one of the leaders of the People's Republic of China. The tag of anime girls.
朋友是一个坚韧不拔的纪录片，在香港这座城市的设置。
Was macht ist ein Starkoloss und ist auf hoher See der Boss. Auf uns ist jeder Schuss verschenkt, denn der schallt ein so nah.
This part had me really surprised. I actually had no idea about this whole part of the German history. But thanks to a comment, I now know more about it. Finally, John Cena rules the world. Great. So first of all, the songs are super lit. Whichever language they are in, I can all vibe with them, so I really enjoy that. And then I sort of want to talk about this part in the video where China was under attack by Japan. Because I know that even today, a lot of people from the People's Republic of China are holding grudges against Japan and Japanese people because of this historical event of genocide in Nanjing. And I've always found it quite interesting that, on the other hand, Taiwan was colonized by Japan and people don't seem to hold much grudges against that part of the history. And of course, I'm not even talking about like my generation who has never experienced that part of the history and technically have nothing to do with it. But for example, my grandparents, when they were children, Taiwan was still colonized by Japan, and then as they were children, the Republic of China took over. So like, for example, my grandfather, he absolutely hated the Republic of China, which is because when the Republic of China came, they killed a lot of people, and they also forced children such as my grandfather to witness those public accusations against their will. So he constantly expressed this hate against the Republic of China or Kuomintang. But then I don't think I've ever heard him ever saying anything bad about Japan or the time where they were colonized by Japan. And even like my grandmother, when I was a child, she used to even teach me Japanese. So that just doesn't seem to me like something you would do when you hate a country. And I did learn it in the history class that because so many people actually hated the Republic of China so much that they actually missed the Japanese colonization. So quite a few of them actually hope that Japan will come back and then rule Taiwan again instead of the Republic of China. So this is just a part of the history I've always found interesting, and I would like to share it with you. But that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and please subscribe for more content about Taiwan. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.